Hello. I almost gave you an Amish greeting as a joke since I'm all Jebediah out. So what happened? Start the video this way. So I was shaving, just trying to trim up. For some reason, I got ghost hand or Jimmy leg arms, whatever. Literally, I'm doing this, just trying to just trim right above my lip, and my arm goes whoop. I like a muscle spasm. Literally took off like a chunk all the way up. I was like, well, that's that. So here we are. Not bad, Something's Amish. Something's. I'm like a mama bird. She eats healthy. Okay, enough of the silliness. Well, never enough. Health wise, still doing great. Like I said, the doctor got back to me with the good numbers, or I'm sorry, the good news about the numbers that I was terrified over. That again, if shit goes sideways in the next 6 weeks, it could represent something. But as of now, I don't have to go back to her. I don't have to go back. I might even try to avoid getting another CT. And I want this out. I want this out of my body. I want it out. It's invasive. I know it's if I haven't had chemo in almost a year. Infusions. I mean, they draw blood from it, which is awesome, and it saves from having to get holes put all in me. But I just want it out of my body because I'm not getting chemo again. I'm telling you now, I'm not getting chemo again. Did I tell you I'm not getting chemo again? I'm not getting chemo again. And speaking of, thank you so much to my friend Daphne for sending me an Amazon gift card, which I purchased two awesome pair of Russell super, awesome underwear, all sport. They're like silk. It's like wearing silk, man. So when you're hiking or doing outdoor stuff or walking or whatever, it's like wearing silk. You know what I mean? And also, I've got a Under Armour full length shirt. I got an extra large because cup for like a year ago and a year and a half ago, I was wearing like double, triple X. And then I went down real fast to a double X, like overnight, basically. And then I went down again a little bit because now I'm just trimming. It's like I'm getting the trim. I can't see it because I'm wearing this. You know what? Here, I have something I'm going to talk about. I wasn't sure if I was going to say this, but something I've noticed, and it's bizarre to me. Different social media groups that are revolved around cancer. Not all of them, please God, don't make me nitpick and say that. But you understand what I'm saying. I try to share what I'm going through and what I'm doing and how it's working and how it's affecting me. And I literally have been like blocked from groups for just responding to questions about CBD or THC use and what it's done for me, like being honest, straight up honest about what it's doing. Have administrators send me messages saying that I shouldn't be talking like that and giving false hope to these people who are going through chemo and this and that. I'm like, holy smokes, man! I'm not trying to give false hope. If you want to stay on chemo, stay on chemo. God love you. Stay on chemo. Stay on the pills. Again, don't ever do what I do. Don't ever do what I do. Listen to your doctor. But what I'm saying here is, we know it works. We know it helps people. We know it helps people. And there are people that need help. And it's an alternative that if they would, insurance companies could save hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. That's something else I'm doing, by the way. I'm keeping track, and I've kept track of everything I've spent for the alternative meds, and I'm going to get a record of what the cost was total, including what insurance covered and the hospital insurance covered on the other stuff for when I was doing the infusions and had in-house therapy and all other stuff I had to do there. That I stopped, and the pills which I stopped that I get every couple of weeks. I'm sorry, every what was it? It was a 2-week supply every month. Yeah, 2-week supply every month, and I've got tons I never took because I made that. Remember, you can check back in the video. It was way on back. Look at that. And you can just tell when I stopped, how long ago, in January. And actually, some before that I stopped, because I was tired of throwing up all the freaking time. I am babbling. I hope everyone's being safe. I just wanted to get stuff out, and let you know what's happening besides the normal medical stuff. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense when you want to help people who are in the exact same situation you are. Not tell them to avoid doing chemo. Not telling them to not go to their oncologist. None of that. Supporting their decisions, 100%. But also saying, hey man, look, maybe this could help you. Maybe this could cut those side effects down. Remember that? Man, if I'd have done that after chemo, oh my God, I'd be screaming. There's a video also of me when I hit my fingers on that fridge just trying to make eggs. I couldn't do anything. My hands would be like this for 2 to 3 days and then still hurt the rest of the week. Feet, that I still have rugs out. They stopped hurting, but I like the rugs on the floor now. But I had rugs everywhere because I couldn't walk on the floor. If I stepped on a popcorn kernel or a piece of dirt that Dixie brought in or a little rock, I would lose. It would hurt so unbelievably bad. And I would do it all the time because I'd have to make my way to the bathroom to throw up every single morning and every single night and 3 times throughout the day. So that all stopped. And my healing continued. And my healing is continuing. And I know a lot of that has to do with how much effort I'm putting in with exercise, diet. I study what they tell me to take. I try to inform myself about my cancer as much as I can. I try to find out what causes it or what aggravates it and try to cut that out of my diet. Certain things I've kept in my diet that I know I should cut, and I cut back on certain things, but I haven't drank for a very long time, actually. A couple of months, 3 or 4 months. I can't remember. Anyway, but I decided, I was like, you know what, the honest facts are this. I was sitting here, and I just was like, man, I want some wine. So I got a bottle of wine. I drank 2 glasses, and I had to throw up. I was throwing up. And I was like, okay, is this because the cancer? Is this because it's aggravating something? And so I just decided, you know what, health-wise included. I like wine, don't get me wrong. But I just decided, as an aspect of this, if I cut that, it's cutting out those sugars too, which is beneficial. Now, I've heard red wine is helpful, but I don't like red wine, so I'm not going to do that because it burns my guts out. You're welcome, Kim. I drank it for you. No one else. So, yeah, I'm just babbling forever here, but there's a lot going on and nothing going on at the same time, But I just want to help people, and I hate that some of the groups, I don't hate, it saddens me that some of the groups aren't willing to just listen. Not that I want anyone to do what I do, but allow people the option to hear what might be working for other people going through the same situation in order to not suffer, to get better, to heal. We all need that, man. And I know I could still die next year. I know it could blow up and it could kill me in 6 months. Who knows? A month. I don't know any of that. I don't know any of it. And, my doctor always is 100% concerned. She is concerned all the time because this is new for her too. I think seeing somebody do what I'm doing instead of do what they want you to do the same thing. So, man. So, if you can, share this with some friends, some loved ones, or just get it out there, man. I want to help people who need help, and I hope this does. I'm working on a book, too. I need to get back to it. I wrote like 4 chapters of it based on this whole thing, and it's good. I had somebody test read it, and they liked it a lot, so I got no excuses except procrastination is my friend. You guys have a great week. I'll let you know what's going on soon. Thank you for being here. All my love. Stay safe in this world of crazy that we're dealing with for now. Dixie loves you too. Ain't that right? See?